Hey, what's up guys, it's George again with another video for you. And like you guys can see in the title of my video, this is my top 5 Gourmand fragrances uh, available to me in my collection. So remember, this is not top 5 Gourmand fragrances of all time or something like that. These are my top 5 available to me. So well, I'm not gonna do long video, so I'm gonna stop and let's get to it. My number 5 is this guy right here, Mosque Ravageur. This is a very uh, well-known fragrance in the YouTube community and totally deserves to be in this list because in my opinion it does have that gourmand touch in the dry down. The strong club in the opening is very harsh, but I can deal with it. But the dry down is so delicious. You got the cinnamon, you got the vanilla, the tonka bean. When it makes the dry down very gourmandish, and the same reminds me to one of those cinnamons. If you guys know what's a cinnamon, it's like a dessert with cinnamon and like a type of glazing on the top. So delicious dessert, by the way. But yeah, this is my number 5, Mosque Ravageur. Number 4, my number 4 is a fragrance from the house of Bone number 9. And this is New Harlem. Another great fragrance. This fragrance actually you can see in almost everybody's fall and winter favorite list, and it's a good reason for that. You got the coffee, you got the vanilla, and this great syrupy smell. This is like a breakfast in a bottle. Uh, you got the smell of a warm vanilla waffles with a little bit of a butter and a big load of the best syrup you had ever tried. Of course, a delicious cup of coffee too. Just imagine the smell of all this, and that's what I get out of this fragrance. New Harlem by Bone number 9. Yeah, that's my number 4, guys. Let's move to my number 3 fragrance from the house of Rapin. This is 1270. This is probably, if not my favorite, one of my favorite fragrances of all time. This is not only a fragrance with a very heavy gourmandish touch, it's also a boozy fragrance. You got the cognac, you got uh, the dried orange and plums, cacao, coffee, tonka bean, spices, honey, and vanilla. This fragrance reminds me of the smell of an upside down pineapple cake, a big plate of orange and plums covered with a lot of liquid caramel and a little bit of coffee and cocoa. So I do have a review on this fragrance, so if you can stop by my channel and check it out, that would be great. So yeah, that's my number 3, guys, for a Pond 1270. Let's move to my 2 favorite Gourmand fragrances in my collection. My number 2 actually is more like a tie between these 2 fragrances. Just to be honest, I don't know. Let's get to the number 2. The number 2 is this guy, Serge Lutens. Come on. Joie de Pois. This fragrance, it's very underrated, and honestly it didn't make it to my number 1 favorite woman just because my number 1 gets me a lot more compliments than this fragrance. But anyways, On this fragrance, you got the licorice, you got milk, coconut, wheat notes, and apricot. And this is like New Harlem. This is also like a breakfast in a bottle. This fragrance reminds me of the smell of a warm toast breads with butter and the smell of a warm glass of milk. And I also have a review on this fragrance. If you guys can take a couple of minutes and watch it, it will be really great. This is my number 2 in my list of my favorite woman fragrance, Joie de Pois by Serge Lutens. And finally, my number 1 gourmand fragrance available to me in my collection. This fragrance deserves the first place for a lot of reasons. Outstanding longevity and projection, compliment getter, quite unique scent, and of course it does have this gourmand vibe. Quite expensive by the way, but if you love gourmand fragrance, definitely worth it. Uh, what my number 1 gourmand fragrance smells like? Well, just it smells just like a cinnamon apple pie. So I bet you guys know what it is. And this is Ambre Narguil or Narguilé, whatever, by Hermes, de la Hermes collection. This is my number 1 favorite gourmet fragrance at the moment. Just look at this beauty. This is beautiful. This barrel is beautiful, and the views inside, it's beautiful as well. Oh my god. That's it, guys. This is my number 1, Amber Narguilé. Number 5, Monster of Ayur. Number 4, New Harlem. Number 3, for a pound 1270. Number 2, Joie de Pois. And number 1, Amber Narguilé. That's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Please, guys, subscribe. It's free, totally free, no charge. Thanks, guys.